Well, wow, that's an exciting day. So hey guys, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to show you a couple of planners I picked up. I picked up this Erin Condren Academic Planner at Target, and then I picked up this Happy Planner at a Michael's. It's about 40 minutes away from my house because none of my local Michael's carry Happy Planner anymore. But this is an 18-month planner, which I love. So it starts in July and then goes through December of 2026. This one is academic, of course, July to June. So let's do a quick flip through on each one of these. This one, love this cover. It reminds me of like my crochet work or tiles. It's beautiful. The inside, you guys, I was so excited to see that the inside is canvas from last year. So this is great. I love this. So you have your overview here. You have your heritage and awarenesses. You have your class schedule. There's this side as well as this side. And then there's a notes page. And then you start in with your months. So here's the great thing. Again, very clean, no decoration. Love that. So guess who can be playing with stickers in here? I love that. So here's the monthly. This is July 2025. This is goals, events, and notes, which you can do whatever you want with, projects and exams. And then you have enough room for 4 like projects. Love that. The layout, and I've had this before for different things. And it's worked for a brief amount of time, but I think I wasn't using it for the right things. So now this is going to be used for something entirely different. And more on that later, not a big deal. But anyway, so there's the days, and it's a sort of almost like a horizontal. So you've got each section here has a section to the left, a bigger section in the middle, and then a checklist off to the right. So of course you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday are together. So that works out well. And of course you have for all your weeks. When you get to the end of the month, there are notes pages. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5. And then you start again in August. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through on the dividers. And you can see they're all very clean. And this is all how the canvas planners were. I really love that. I've had some of these in the past and they're highly decorated. And while they're beautiful, I always lose track with the decoration real easily because I can't just do whatever I want in there. You know, either I have to follow the color themes or whatever. So this is going to be much, much better. I like this. So here's March, April, May, and then of course, June. When you get to the end, of course, you have your notes pages. And then they do have one single sticker page in here. There's no pocket, but that's not a big deal. I have the, like interchangeable pockets. So that's not a big deal at all. So I got this at Target. These are, I believe, $29.99. So really good price. Love that. And I will be talking more in future videos about what this is probably going to be used for. Not 100% sure, but probably. So we'll get to that later. So the Happy Planner, this is the Chrissy Mast collaboration. So this is actually just a regular vertical. You guys know I love checklist. If you recall, I mentioned I was probably going to need to do either a 6-month plum paper in the vertical columns, or I was thinking about getting another Happy Planner. This is stunning, and it's 18 months with a coupon and whatever. I ended up getting it for like $28. So I was thinking about waiting for the custom planners from Happy Planner. I don't think I need to. This is gorgeous. And if you look at this cover, I'm trying to get it so you could see it, but this is all like a purple foil accent. I love it. Inner cover's super cute. Happy Planner, of course. And this is their positive, let's see, does it say on the cover? Hang on one second. Positive year. So yeah, this is the dogs, like seasonal. They do have it in cats as well, for those of you who are interested, but you guys know I'm a dog person, so here we are. So here's July, August. These are so, so cute, guys. Look at the colors in this. October. I love this. They're like playing in the leaves. Look at December. They're having a snowball fight. How fun. Here's January. Look at the glittery gold foil there. Pretty. This one has a nice like red foil on it. There's March. April, this is like the cover. May is like the inner cover. There's June. July. August, this is kind of like a holographic. Pretty. September, they're cleaning leaves and playing in them. I love that. Look at October, you guys. Trick or treat. There's also a new page in here when you get to like 3 months from the end. They're telling you to purchase your next planner, so that's kind of clever. And then I love November, guys. This is so fantastic. And then wait till you see this December. I love it. Feeling merry and bright. I love it. So cute. You can hear my guy walking around in the background, I'm sure. All right, so I'm really excited for these. This is the one that is going to replace my catch-all. Over the next couple of days, I'm going to be going through this. I have 18 months worth of checklist vertical, which I prefer over the classic vertical. So I will be like swapping those out because literally all I'm going to have to do is swap out like the guts. So I can leave the divider, swap the guts, and move on because all the stuff I have has that same little polka dots. Some of it will have to be redated, but I'm not concerned about that at all. I can always save these guts and use them at another time, but I will be converting this into a checklist with, you know, guts that I already have on hand. So there's that one. That will be my catch-all, and we'll talk about that later. Again, not 100% sure. I mean, I guess I could tell you now. I'm leaning toward using this for my Etsy shop. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be needing an extra planner upstairs. The problem is I usually keep all of my planners here on the lower level because my chore planner stays in the kitchen. You know, my book planner typically stays in my living room and den. And then, you know, my social media planner typically also stays in the kitchen. Well, that's where I was going to be tracking stuff for my Etsy shop, but I do all my Etsy shop stuff upstairs. So I decided to get a different planner in the hopes that I could just keep this on my desk in my office, and then that could be strictly for that alone. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to figure that out. But in any case, guys, I just wanted to share these with you today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.